Hi, welcome back to Comic Book Gallery. I'm your host, Joaquin. How we doing, people? So, for those of you who watch this video this weekend, have a happy 4th of July. So, this video is a continuation of a series that I'm going to be doing where I'm showing uh, new collectors or people getting back into it, or just people who are struggling and need to set a budget on how you can get keys for like $25 a week budget without breaking the bank. So for like the first month, all I'm doing is I'm just spending $25 a week on comics. That includes new and collecting in a book for maybe $10 to $25. I might spend a little bit more because of tax or a few more dollars just because, but generally speaking, I'm trying to stay within the $25 range. So this week I had picked up War of the Bounty Hunters Darth Vader. This is a really good read. Every week I always get, for right now, the War of the Bounty Hunters. I'm thinking about going back now and getting the rest of this series, which shouldn't be too hard to do, which is why I stress about having. Sorry, I got lost in a train of thought there about not feeling left out, right? You're like, oh, I gotta get all these books this week. No, you don't. You know, Darth Vader number 13 a month from now will still be on the shelves in most comic book stores. So once you get over that, right, that you're not just buying each book weekly to keep up with the trend, you're going to shave your comic book budget big time because these books are average between $4 and $5 and those add up. So why expand your collection with a bunch of books that hopefully you enjoy reading them, depending on the artist and the title and what's going on with your favorite characters. Yeah, that's a crapshoot now. I mean, it's 50-50 pretty much. So instead of having this collection of a run that some books that you really loved and other parts of the story, and that's going to happen anyways, but it seems like more it's tilting towards more of a lot of bad stories than good, but that's just my opinion. So I picked up Darth Vader, and I'm really enjoying the run, and I'm going to start going back to number one. Also, I picked up Batman Catwoman, number five, Black Label. I've been enjoying this run. It's a little interesting take on this little like triangle between the Joker, Catwoman, and Batman here. These three stories that are intersecting. So I've been really sorry, throat got a little dry. I'm going to continue collecting this, and I'll probably finish it out because I think this is just a mini series, anyways. So, but if you're looking for an interesting Batman Catwoman story that involves the Joker, this is your book. I don't want to spoil it, so I'm not really going to go into it. There are other people that you can do a quick review, but again, I was able to go back and get number one because I think I started picking it up at number 3, and now I'm caught up. And then War of the Bounty Hunters came along, and so that's the book I always buy every week. About Batman 109. I like the book. I mean, I'm always a big Batman fan, so I'm enjoying this run. And I'm every now and then I will pick up some of the back issues. And when I mean by that is I'm currently going through and looking at, because I just got back into collecting comic books again, and I thought this would be a good opportunity to show you how, even when you're out of the game for a little bit, it's not that hard to get back in and build yourself a collection that's worth more than, $2 or $3 per book or dollar bins. So I've gone back and I'm starting to read the Joker Wars. So I pick up that when I can. So I've been doing that. So that's why I'm currently reading Batman. So as long as I'm enjoying reading Batman, I'll pick up the books. But this is what you guys should be doing every week is finding yourself a nice $10 to $15 book that is not a spec book, right? And what I mean by spec book is like, oh, this character might appear in a movie, they might appear in the show, and then if they do, it's only hot for that moment, and then it's a big drop. So you're going to be learning a lot about the difference between a hot character and a character that's just stable. Like I'll use this cover for an example. If you were looking into getting like first appearances, Wolverine. If you have the money, yes, that'd be a good investment. Magneto, again, if you have the money, because that's like XMen #1, and we're talking Hulk 81 #1. So start looking for second, third appearances. You got Bishop. Now, Bishop's a good pickup because you can get a CGC graded 9.8 for like 100, maybe 150 in that range. That's a good pickup. But Bishop is not a character that every time they put an X-Men team together, that Bishop's going to be included. So you you need to start learning about characters and their significance. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. So these characters, Quicksilver. Again, if you want to pick up, like if your goal is to pick up, X-Men first appearances, he's a good pickup, but he'll be a little bit costly. Rogue, because this is X-Men Apocalypse #1, and I bought it for $10.99. And it's like a new world, a new beginning. And this is when Apocalypse, the Age of Apocalypse. So this is a popular series. I thought this would be a good book for an example of picking up a $10 to $15 book that's just going to hold value. So you're going to learn what series to pick up, like Secret Wars, Planet Hulk. You're going to learn what series to somewhat loosely stay away from, even though it's picking up traction. A good example of this is Secret Wars 2 when the Beyonder comes in. Now, for the longest time, nobody was touching that, but it's starting to see some traction, so maybe you can pick it up, but learn the reason why it's gaining traction before you go all in on something. So this book, for me, because I'm an X-Men fan, it doesn't matter if the book, goes up 10, 15, 20, if it's worth 25, $30. I know it's always going to be a staple. Another character in here that's still affordable to get right now is Gambit. You can get his book under 200 to 300. And some of you might be like, well, I can't even have 200 to 300. That's why I'm watching your video about collecting with a budget. Yes, but I'll show you with time and discipline that you'll be able to raise up enough money to buy these books when an opportunity presents itself. And that's why I'm doing this series. Nightcrawler, again, he's part of Giant X-Men #1. So if you could afford to get that book, it doesn't matter what copy. I think I have mine in like a 2.5, maybe a 3, but I'm happy to have it. Then, pull the trigger on that now. So that'll do it, people. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, hit the like and subscribe button. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you're collecting. And since this is the second series, at the end of the month, or series 4, once I do 4 videos of these, I'm going to grab the books that I bought and also any other little things. And you're going to see that this is how you grow a collection. So right now, I'm also getting Marvel Legends, and I'm into Pops. So it's one of those things where like I'm kind of just spreading everything out I'm gonna do a video about that too, about, learning to stay focused on what goals you want. And you can apply that to anything in life. And with that, people, I'll catch you later.